next month to tell the EFL where they are going to play their football next season, or else they face expulsion from the EFL. It's that dire.
Yeah, it's that serious.
It's that serious. So earlier on, Bob and I managed to get a word with the Coventry City chairman, Tim Fisher.
TalkSPORT exclusive.
Yes, we've got some timelines which we have to stick to, but the Coventry fans shouldn't be too dismayed because we're working hard to crack a resolution, and we'll continue to work hard. We hope to have some sun on the uplands quite soon and a bit of positive news. But rest assured, the football club is doing everything that it possibly can to do, to really sort of crack the enigma code at the RICO.
So can I ask you one question? This is from the fans' point of view, just to make sure it's absolutely clear. I'm not expecting you to give anything. Obviously, your negotiations with ALC and CISU and all that is completely confidential at the moment. But is it true to say, because there's some misunderstanding amongst the fans, that the EFL have given you a deadline that you have to tell them where you're going to be playing, but more importantly, have they said that they want that to be in Coventry?
Yes, they're absolutely clear that we've got to play within 6 miles of the city centre, simple as.
Right, so they can forget about Sixfield, they can forget about Nuneaton or any of those places. Wherever you're playing, it will be within Coventry.
We've had it in writing umpteen times that we have to play in Coventry.
Which, again, without giving anything away, that means the RICO.
Yeah, the RICO is, practically speaking, the only option we've got. And as I say, we hope to crack the enigma code and carry on playing football there.
I know you'll be engaged in talks all the time, Tim, and obviously we don't need to go into any detail about that. Are you confident that you'll beat this race against time and that Coventry will be playing in the rightful home next season?
Yes, look, we're quietly confident that we can get a resolution. I don't think it's in anybody's interest for this football club to be tipped over the edge. All we want to do is play football in Coventry and, continue the upward trajectory we've got as a club on the pitch.
It's such a crucial time, Tim, isn't it? I mean, we cannot afford to even think for a moment that Coventry City will not be with us in months and years to come. We just cannot afford to think like that.
That's right. And look, I can tell you the management of the football club, the people who run the club on a day-to-day basis, they're stretching every sinew and muscle to make sure that we get a positive resolution for this football club.
A final point, Tim, and I appreciate you're right in the jaws of discussion, no doubt, all the time. Can you give us a solid commitment today you'll do everything you possibly can to ensure the longevity of this great, proud club?
You bet. Look, until we've got blood coming out of our eyes, we will do absolutely everything, Jim, to make sure that we play our football in Coventry.
That was Tim Fisher speaking to Bob and myself earlier on, and you heard it there, Bob. I didn't catch that at the time, but I certainly caught it there. Until we have blood coming out of our eyes, we will ensure we do everything we can to make sure Coventry carries on playing football. That would be worrying if
it got to that
next season.
Coventry fans will be aware they are right on the edge. They're right on the edge of a precipice because there are three. There's CISU, there's ALC, Arena Limited Coventry, and there's Coventry City Football Club, all engaged. There's a massive legal problems going on, and there's the EFL saying, and the EFL have quite a large bit of patience.
Yeah.
But they're saying we need to know where you're playing, and it needs to be in Coventry. You can't be going to Sixfields again. You can't be going to Nuneaton Borough. They claim to know nothing about that even. You've got to stay in Coventry, which means you've got to stay at the RICO. So they've got to sort those problems out with the two people that basically they're loggerheads in court with. Yeah.
I mean, their only option is to continue playing at the RICO Arena. Coventry and Wasps are still at loggerheads over agreeing a new tenancy after the owner Sisu saw their call for a judicial review, I think it was, into the sale in 2014 of the RICO, rejected in October. So somehow they've got to get round a table, Bob, and I think this is going to happen sooner than later. I must admit, instinct tells me, for the sake of these great fans, it will get done. But my God, are they leaving it late?
Coventry fans are in the saddest and the most frustrating position of all for football fans, is that their future lies in the hand of lawyers, and that's a...
Yeah, but they can always get a DVD of 1987.
There we go. Well, can I just change codes for a second?
Go.
Because obviously it was